And out on the floor, shaking off the pregame jitters, these guys getting all set for tip-off. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And now Dallas' starting group. They've got Luka Doncic. He's out there with Tyler Herro. And it's Doherty in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Charlotte, they've got Flagg. And it's Pettit in at the 5 down low. Two teams tonight trying to elevate to mid-season form, Grant, and really start to push to control each game.
And that gets more and more difficult as fatigue mounts. The travel miles climb and games just tighten up. But you know, BA, you just got to push through all of that and keep playing your best ball.
Here's Iverson. Jacks up a 3. Drills it from deep.
And Iverson can knock down the triple from time to time. I like seeing that part of his game expand. Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
First team foul.
And so it's Dallas with it. It's a 3-point game. Now here's Herro. Defense right on him. Kicks it to Doncic. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. One guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic.
Yeah, BA, he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
Luka Doncic is a superstar in this league, and he continues to build on what is going to be some kind of resume when it's all said and done. Has every tool that you need to have to be an MVP one day.
And that one's good. Doherty.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Iverson. His scoring ability is impressive, averaging 20 a game. To the wing on the left. McGrady, good.
Well, Iverson can dish it out just about as well as he can score it. I mean, instinctively finding the ready shooter there.
Now here's Doncic. He's covered closely. Yep, count it.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. McGrady from outside, off the mark. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Here's Green. And it's Flagg with a rebound.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. As you might expect, we talked about the game plan for defending Luka Doncic. Coach stressed that they'll double-team him often, saying, we want him to feel challenged on every single shot. I don't want him to get exactly what he wants out there. Sounds like Luka should expect hands in his face at all times tonight. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Doncic feeling it out a bit. And the jumper is good at the free throw line. Doncic has got 5 now.
Yeah, Luka's arsenal does cover the mid-range now. That inside-the-arc jumper is easy for him.
Here's McGrady. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And guys, that's how you throw it down with a little something extra. And with the windmill, too.
He just reversed it as well.
Hey, if you're going to go to the windmill, might as well make it as flashy as possible.
Doncic, good.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Here's Iverson, guarded by Doncic. Iverson passes to Pettit, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And kids, this is textbook in regards to how you run screen and roll. Iverson serving it up on the platter right there.
And the Mavericks have stressed the importance of defense to winning at the highest level, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., they felt that fortifying the team at that end of the floor would get them closer to contention. And look at them. They're making some bold moves there along the way. He's been perfect this quarter. They keep feeding him, and he keeps delivering.
For Charlotte, they've got 6 of 8 shots to go. Pass to McGrady. The 3 is up. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
And at 4 or 5 now, a nice start. I mean, he looks ready to make an impact offensively. So far, so good.
So Tuomas Iselos decided to call time out here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Here's Kellogg, right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Doncic outside, just 5 to shoot. There's the triple. McGrady grabs a miss.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Pass to Iverson. To the wing, right side. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Sends it home from three-point land. McGrady's got 12 points in the game.
They are winning this game largely because of his effort.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Kicks it to Herro, and is blocked.
And just refusing to give up second chance points. Excellent defensive rebound.
Not one second chance bucket allowed. That is finishing off good defense.
A new lineup here for Charlotte. Here's Edwards. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Oh, he picked him clean. To the middle. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Herro looking around. Again, the miss by Dallas.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
Grant, since he's come into the league, what's jumped out to you about Herro's development?
Well, I've liked seeing his growth in running the pick and roll. He's not just a jump shooter anymore. He's a guy that can anchor an offensive unit, B.A.
And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy 2, the for sure 2. No need to make it fancy and special.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Hornets.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter. He's got a nice feel for that crossover, but you still have to finish.
There's 45 seconds left in the first. Here's Doherty. Full covering. Fade away. And it's Doherty missing.
I think he'd love to have that one back. Got the ball right where he wanted to and couldn't convert.
Here's Houston. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
I just love the ball movement.
26 seconds left in the first quarter here. Doncic on the wing. He played a great game against New Orleans. Six to shoot. Fires for 3. Dallas no good that time either. And so it's Charlotte earning this break in the action, up 10. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Taking a look at the Hornets' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, you know, for them, guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Flag is out there with Johnson. Then there's Jonas, and it's Bull in at the center position. So that's the group out there for Charlotte.
And I like seeing McGrady rise up for the dunk. Has amazing leaping ability and good reach, too. He makes it look easy.
Here he goes. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Here's Doherty. Checking the numbers. He's averaging close to 15 a game.
Big fella is a polished offensive player. Doherty can do more than just get buckets. I mean, he's a willing passer, and I think he's great at setting up his teammates out of the post.
So both teams making some changes here. And Grant, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
Here's Harper after Charlotte's three-pointer on the other end. Trying to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. And he's going for the lob! It's stolen. So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Make some noise. It's your honeybees.
Here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Pritchard surviving the D. Shot from 16, and he makes it. Pritchard's got 4 points this quarter.
Great to see players still working the in-between areas. There wasn't much resistance defensively.
Pritchard with a steal. Quarter two and about 2 minutes in. And that one's good to Busher.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Hornets leading by 9. Here's McGrady. 19 points in the game. He drops it from range. McGrady's got 22 points.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The league is hoping for more competition for the All-Star game, and one idea to motivate the players is more prize money for the winning team. It worked for the Emirates Cup. The All-Star festivities drive revenues and publicity for the league, so those that are advancing this suggestion say, put some money on it. EA, back to you.
All right, Allie. Thanks a lot. Here's Iverson. Pass to Pierce. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off target from three-point range. Mavericks trail by 10. Here's Edwards. And there's the rejection.
Excellent job by McGrady using his length to deny that shot.
A different look for Dallas. Herro, he's checked in for Harper. And Doncic has subbed in for Pritchard. And here's Doncic outside. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Now here's Doncic. 14 points for him. Pass to Herro. Doncic outside. Back to Herro. 6 on the shot clock. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Put Herro anywhere on the arc, and he'll shoot it. I mean, he is so confident.
Hornets leading by 4. Here's McGrady. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. McGrady's got 13 points now in the quarter.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
And so Tomas Isilo calls the timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And Dallas making a change here. Here's Harper. Hasn't got one to fall yet.
He was wide open. That missed clearly on him.
Pass to McGrady. Here's the 3. And Charlotte another 3.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
Well, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Here's McGrady. And he's got 28 now. Korver passes to McGrady. Clock at 6. Charlotte needs to get off the shot.
You know, that does not move so well and is so skilled. You forget sometimes that he is 6'10". There, reminding everybody with that dunk.
From deep, Harper misses his 4th shot of the night. Still hasn't hit one yet.
He's got to take a back seat right now. When you're ice cold, you can't just keep gunning.
Pettit passes to Shrimp. Oh, what a fast break for Dallas. Now here's Herro. He's closely guarded. 1:25 left to play in the half. Harper misses.
He's hit a rough patch for sure this period. They need more from him.
Here's McGrady. Pass to Houston. From deep. He buries it from 3. Houston's got 5 points.
That's Houston's sweet spot now, knocking jumpers down off the catch.
Here's Harper for 3. McGrady grabs a miss. McGrady's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
And here's Doncic outside. Houston with a rebound. And here's Charlotte. Big run right now for him. 11-2. McGrady to pass to Pettit. Right wing. 16 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Herro. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. So it's both teams making substitutions here. He hits the second from the line. And Charles Lee wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. So it's the Hornets now. Fires from deep. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And So it's Charlotte going into the break up 12. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. Let's first take a gander at the rest of the NBA schedule for the night and what's in store. And this is totally off topic, but how did you guys feel about games on back-to-back nights?
I didn't mind back-to-back games, but what I really like were back-to-back titles.
Yeah, I know a little something about that too, Shaq. I know it's pretty sweet.
Well, it sure is nice to see you guys agreeing about something for a change. And moving on now to that first half, tough sledding so far for the Mavericks.
Oh, man, when you can't defend the three, it's painful to watch.
We talked about staying connected to shooters. This is what happens when you don't. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Mavericks trail by 12. Checking out the group for Tomas Isalo to start the second half. Luka is out there with Tyler Herro. Then it's Green, and it's Doherty in at the center spot.
How about Green going up high for the dunk? A little display of athletic ability and bounce right there from AC.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Now here's Doncic. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Herro for three, and the rebound goes to Charlotte. Three-pointer. McGrady shot is off. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Trailing by 10. And after this one, they're at home against Philadelphia. And that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them.
Oh, there's that infinite athleticism. McGrady enjoys putting on the show for the fans in the airborne fashion.
And so Tomas Isalo calls the timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Johnson, he's checked in for Charlotte. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Grant, looking at Cooper Flagg, his versatility is what makes him such a highly touted prospect.
Yeah, B.A. Cooper can do a little of everything offensively. He also covers a lot of ground defensively at 6'9". And on top of his balanced skill set, his intangibles are just elite.
Now here's Johnson. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14 and a half a game.
I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
Pass to Pierce. Here's Iverson, guarded by Doncic. Shot's good by Iverson. Iverson's got 7 points.
And, you know, for being a smaller guard, Iverson is a master at finishing inside. Just remarkable.
Kicks it to Doncic. Off target with the three.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
His third triple of the game. A little more success from out there in the second half.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, what Luka Doncic does with the ball in his hands is never predetermined. He said, quote, "I just see what the defense gives me. It's never the same decision. It's a lot of factors. You've got to look at who's guarding you, if the shot's going in or not. There's a lot to think about and then decide." Brian, back over to you.
He keeps him guessing. Allie, thank you.
Yeah, nice handoff by Herro. Moving it when the play doesn't get him a shot.
Here's Iverson. He's got 7. The Mavericks pull it in.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Doncic with it. He's got 22. Another one falls for Dallas.
He is in a groove. You can tell he's playing with a lot of confidence.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. The Mavericks making a switch here. Edwards is checked in. Here's Jonas, guarded by Doncic. And that one's good. Hold. And the Hornets lead by 11.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Herro outside. Edwards against Johnson. Green for 3. Offensive rebound. Ooh, tough possession there. They stayed with it. Just couldn't make the shot. Houston passes to Shrimp. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easy.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And here's Charlotte now, after Dallas's three-pointer on the other end. Here's Jonas. Bold. Pass to Houston. 5 to shoot. Three-pointer Jonas. Doncic pulls down the board. Mavericks trail by 10. Beyond the arc. That shot missing.
I think everybody in the building expecting him to make that collective shot.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrated.
Johnson passes to Houston. Excellent D there from Herro. The Mavericks shooting at about 44% so far. Back to Doncic. Three-pointer. Doncic, counted.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
50 seconds left in the third quarter here. Here's Jonas, guarded by Doncic. There's the double with Doncic. Pass to Johnson from the arc. Doncic grabs the miss. Mavericks trail by 7. Herro, the pass to Doncic. To the paint. And that one's good. Doherty's got 12.
Boy, Doncic, with his size and ball skills and vision, is a master, a maestro in the pick and roll. He can make just about any pass necessary out of the pick and roll set.
Bold, and the layup falls. Bold's got 4 points in the quarter.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in, coming off that pick.
And Doncic launches from deep. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in front right now? By and large, they're taking great shots. Back to the game after this break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
It's Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession in this way. True team basketball.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. We've got Jonas, and it's Iverson in at the one. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Here's Iverson. Lays it up and banks it in.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Outside Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Herro. Launches a 3. And it's Flagg with a rebound. Flagg's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Here's Iverson. From down in the low post, it goes. And now an 11-point Charlotte lead.
Check out Iverson getting tricky with the ball, using his handles to slip by the defender.
A moment here for an injury report.
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from Charlotte's head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Even though this is typically considered a moderate time frame to full recovery, he is indeed potentially able to play. So we'll be keeping an eye on him. Back to you.
Howie, thanks for the report. This injury certainly looks like it could be serious.
Here's hoping it's not, but yeah, this team may have to get used to playing without him for a bit.
And in the training room, guys, I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
Here's Thorpe. Oh, it's blocked by Bull. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. McGrady, the pass to Iverson. With the drive, gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hornets.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Now here's Edwards. Tight defense on him. Herro for 3. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, you never want to send Herro to the line. Tyler's led the league in free throw shooting.
And he sinks the second. Brad, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, B.A., it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
And we've got a timeout call by Charles Lee. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Harper, he's checked in for Tyler Herro. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Charles Lee said to the team. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
With no D around, you expect him to knock down that midi.
Harper passes to Doncic. There's a screen. Down low. Some nice ball movement by Dallas.
Nobody's stopping that, especially when Doherty is focused on playing to his strengths.
To the left wing. This one for 3. Fires in the triple. Pierce has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Now here's Doncic. Pass to Doherty. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got his 5th assist in this one.
You know, one of the things I appreciate so much about Doherty is that he's so efficient. I mean, as well as how sound his shot selection is. This guy just is rock solid in every way.
Money from 3.
Putting on a shooting clinic from deep. He had that huge first half, and he's still rolling.
And we will have a timeout called by Tomas Isalo. coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. And Charlotte making a change here. Bulls checked in. And Dallas with a change here, too. Herro's checked in. Doncic fires. Yes, sir. Sticks the J.
You know, guys, you look at Doncic, and he has really good size for a wing, which helps him have his way against most defenders.
And the three misses.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
And timeout is called by Tuomas Isalo. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Edwards, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Jacks up a three. And misses. Hornets leading by 11. Here's Pierce. He launches. Cash from downtown.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
Yeah, what an assertive move by Herro, dropping an emphatic answer three.
Here's Iverson. Let's loose for three. Good. Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Tell you what, very few players have the playmaking ability of Luka Doncic. This guy is special with his vision and passing.
The triple drop.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Hornets.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number. Gets it to go.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Here's Iverson. The three is in.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Now here's Herro. Oh, the long ball, no good. 36 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Iverson. The release. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. McGrady's got 44.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Doncic hits them both. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Iverson. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.